Hi, Martin here. Today we're going to install a set of brand new high performance coils. These are made by Mission. This is the WeaponX and this would be the level 2 coils. Come in a set of 8 and just like those right there. And this should be a relatively simple deal to do. And while you're at it, you may want to change out your spark plugs. All right, well, let's get started. All right, now if you got the factory air silencer box or like a ram air like I got here, this is one that I built, or you got your cold air intake tube, go ahead and remove that. You want to disconnect all your coils, and it's simply by depressing this tab right there on the top. Now on this particular engine, you're going to notice the wiring doesn't cross the valve cover like it does on yours most likely. I've tucked the wiring underneath the intake manifold when I did the intake manifold change out. I have not done it on that side yet though. Now with the 10mm socket, go ahead and remove the nuts that are holding the coil in place. I've got a small bracket here for the ram air system. Just like that. All right, now before installing the coil, I've got some dielectric grease here. Now, I got the can cut open because the gas escaped and I couldn't get any of the grease out. But what I'm going to do here is put a little film of that around here, and that kind of makes things more, it's going to waterproof it a little bit and actually gives it a lubricant as far as going in and out. Now when you go to press these in here, right there I can feel the top of the spark plug. Now you gotta give it a good firm there. You heard that where it clicks on. Then you know you got it on there. Now you got your adapter, because these will not fit the Chrysler coil. So I'll give you this little adapter. Plug that in. Plug this into here. And there you are. This is actually the Ford style connector. Now, and make sure when you're after you got your coils plugged in, anything that you did take off of the coil, like this, for instance, is the coil capacitor. That needs to be returned, and also the ground wire on the back here. You're going to find on both sides. Now, in my particular situation, this piece right here, since I don't have that anymore, and I have this little bracket that I need for my ram air, I just took and made a little stack of washers, and that's taking up that gap. So now I put that on there, then the bracket goes on here, and then the coil capacitor right there. tightening this back up, make sure that your capacitor doesn't slide into the coil and put tension on it. Now when it comes time to, let's say you want to change out plugs, just simply push the tab down, pull the connector off. You want to grasp a hold of the coil and just lift up and you'll pop off of there. And then you put it back in. We're going to push there and get kind of a clicking noise. You'll feel that connection. And then plug it back in and you're ready to go. It does make changing out plugs a little easier. You don't have to fool with the unbolting the coil from the stud. Alright, that's got to be one of the easier installations you can do as far as mods go. I will let you know how it goes as far as if I see any improvement in gas mileage and in performance. I mean, they do run, it runs well. My only thing I didn't like was the little pigtails. When I ordered them, I figured it was a direct replacement. I mean, you put these coils in and then you plug in your connector onto their coil. So I was a little disappointed as far as that little pigtail goes. And what I'm probably going to do is purchase the Ford style pigtails you can get, replacement pigtails, and I'm going to change them all out because I just wanted it to be a cleaner installation. I don't like seeing those little pigtails. So other than that, went pretty well. I also got a lot of other stuff coming up. I'll be putting the 08 camshafts in here, the HO beehive springs, retainers, an ATI harmonic balancer, their super damper, and I've got an SCT programmer that I'll be using come soon as I get every mod done that I want to do. All right. So if you guys have never subscribed to me before, if you would, hit that subscribe button right down there and that little bell symbol right next to it. Hit that, and that way you get notifications of any upcoming videos as I post them. Well, thanks for watching, and I appreciate the thumbs up if you would.